Imagine waking up to find the world's richest tech mogul and the President of the United States trading public blows over a secret list tied to one of the biggest scandals of the century. This is not fiction. This is the latest chapter in the Elon Musk and Donald Trump saga, fueled by whispers of the infamous Jeffrey Epstein files. Why did Elon Musk point his finger at Trump, and what is really hidden in those secret documents? To understand how we got here, let's rewind. Jeffrey Epstein, once a powerful financier with friends in high places, was arrested on sex trafficking charges in the summer of 2019. His sudden death in a New York jail, officially ruled a suicide, only deepened suspicions. For years, rumors swirled about his network, including politicians, royalty, business titans, and even academics. Despite calls for transparency, the full list of Epstein's associates, locked away in sealed files, has remained out of public reach. Donald Trump's connection to Epstein is not just tabloid gossip. Trump has admitted to knowing Epstein, and the two were photographed together in the late 1990s and early 2000s. Yet, the true extent of their relationship remains a mystery. The Trump administration once promised to release the Epstein files, but the files have never been fully revealed. Meanwhile, accusations of cover-ups and political favoritism have never fully faded. Now, fast forward to June of 2025. Elon Musk, the bold billionaire behind Tesla and SpaceX, fired off an explosive claim on X, formerly known as Twitter. He alleged that President Trump's name is in the Epstein files, implying that this is the real reason the documents have never been released. Musk signed off with a chilling, "Have a nice day, DJT." The fallout was immediate. Democrats demanded answers. House Oversight formally requested documents from the Department of Justice. The FBI stayed silent, as did Attorney General Bondi, who reminded the press that redactions are needed to protect victims. But the internet was electrified. A 30% surge in online searches for the Epstein files release date proved just how hungry the public is for answers. Tempers flared. Trump called Musk ungrateful and threatened to axe government contracts for his companies. In turn, Musk deleted his post, only to retweet a meme mocking Trump's physique hours later, stoking the fire. Legal experts began speculating that Musk's accusation could trigger a defamation lawsuit. Alan Dershowitz, a constitutional law expert, pointed out, even if Trump's name appears in Epstein's flight logs or address book, that proves absolutely nothing about his knowledge or involvement in any wrongdoing. But the real tension lies beneath the headlines. Congressional scrutiny is mounting. Advocacy groups for abuse survivors are demanding total transparency. And, according to internal Republican polling, Trump's approval among female voters dipped by 3% in the wake of Musk's claim. The question now gripping Washington and the world: if the Epstein files are finally released, will they confirm Musk's accusation and upend the political order, or will they reveal a different story altogether? And could this feud between Musk and Trump change not just the fate of two men, but the future of accountability and power in America? As the dust settles from Musk's now-deleted post, the world is left holding its breath. What happens if the Epstein files are finally released? Could this feud between two titans of industry and politics be the trigger that cracks open one of the darkest vaults in American history? There are several possible futures. The Department of Justice is under mounting pressure, with advocacy groups and even members of Congress demanding transparency. If public outrage keeps intensifying, officials may have no choice but to release more of the Epstein documents, perhaps even unredacted. If Donald Trump's name does appear in any context, the impact could be seismic, not just for his career but for the entire political landscape. Legal experts like Alan Dershowitz remind us that mere mention does not confirm guilt. Still, the optics alone could further erode trust in leadership. But there is another path: legal warfare. By hinting at Trump's name in the files, Musk may have exposed himself to defamation lawsuits. If Trump's camp decides to pursue this, the courtroom could become a new battlefield, forcing both men to air more secrets and grievances. All the while, the House Oversight Committee's investigation is gathering steam, with the potential for public hearings and more bombshell revelations. National Security Attorney Bradley Moss warns, this could lead to further disclosures the public isn't ready for. For ordinary Americans and viewers around the world, the consequences are not just political. They touch the core of what society expects from those in power: transparency, accountability, and justice. The rise in online searches, up by nearly 1/3, shows people are hungry for answers. No matter the outcome, these high-profile clashes shine a light on how power, tech, and the media collide to shape a nation's destiny. So, what can viewers take away from all of this? First, never underestimate the influence of public pressure in a democracy. The very existence of congressional investigations and renewed calls for transparency is proof that the public's voice matters. Second, be wary of what you see on social media. Even statements from the world's richest tech moguls can be impulsive, deleted, or even weaponized. Legal experts say the truth will come out, but often it arrives in pieces, not all at once. There's a deeper lesson, too. Accountability is not a given. It is won by relentless questioning, by holding leaders to their promises, and by refusing to look away when uncomfortable truths surface. Victims' rights advocates like Carrie Goldberg insist the public deserves to know the full extent of Epstein's network, regardless of political affiliation. In the end, the answer to our big question is both simple and profound. If the Epstein files are released, the shockwaves will reach far beyond Trump and Musk. It could reset expectations for accountability at the highest levels, or it could reveal just how hard those at the top will fight to keep secrets buried. Either way, the feud has already forced more sunlight onto the halls of power, and that may be its most lasting legacy. Here's a secret fact to leave you with. Despite his public feuds, Musk's companies still receive billions in government contracts every year, reminding us that in America, business and politics are never truly separate. If you want to keep up with the world's biggest scandals and the real forces shaping our future, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and let us know in the comments. Do you think the Epstein files will ever be fully released? And what would it mean for America if they were?